deeply, so does the whole staff, and we hope you feel the same. Remember, once a Panther, always a Panther. The door is always open. If you run into issues in the future, good or bad, you want to celebrate with us by letting us know the great things going on? Well, who knows? You get to argue with one and you can't quite understand it. Call Mr. G. Don't call me. All right? Call Mr. G. He got you back on that one. Okay? So again, parents, thank you very much for being here. Thank you to our honored guests and the staff. And now, if you wouldn't mind, please stand for the pledge led by the 8th grade class. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
I enjoy.
Father, praise you for this program and your purpose for it. We know that when we're together, you always have a divine agenda. We love you for that, Father, that even when we have done what you have asked, the results are so much greater than we ever could have imagined. Even in failed attempts, you blow us away with your faithfulness to provide what we need. Our prayer today is that you will be done through this event. Take what we have prepared and multiply our effort as only you can. Steer our intentions to align with your righteous will. Remind us of your faithful provision when our efforts fail us or fall short. May all glory go up to you when we reach the finish line and climb over benchmarks. Blanket us with your peace today, Father. Keep us physically safe and guard our hearts and minds from pride and selfishness. Keep love at the forefront of our minds today, and the value life for all we set out to accomplish and celebrate. In Jesus' name, amen.
I'd like to present the 8th grade ELA awards. Highest average, Jaya Washington and Maya Julian. Your certificates are in your folders. The best writing award goes to Jaya Washington, and most improved is Cherish Hallwell.
Stand up there.
Hi, I have the Science Award. I'm proud of the 8th graders this year in science. The first award is the Science and Engineering Awards. Please stand in your place. These people were helpful within groups, in activities, experiments. They were leaders in the classroom. Maya Julian, Michael and Megs, Morris Thompson, Landon Oliver, Jaya Washington, and Casey Miles. Thank you for leading your class. From their pre to post test, I'm very proud of the numbers we had. We took a test in October, then again in May. And please stand up if I call your name. Bria Brown, Asharius Cavalier, I'm sorry. Talea Ducati, Chad Elsie, Joy Hall, Omar Munez, Casey Miles, Lance Robertson, Tequila Sanders, Kylan Simon, Tylen Telfair, Jaya Washington, Shaylin Bergeron, Alberta Butler, Amari Butler, Cherish Caldwell, Ronjay Gibbons, Michael and Nags, Aisha Porter, Janae Shaw, and Morris Thompson. These awards go to the kids that grew the most percentage-wise from pre to post test. Please listen to these numbers. They are the top 3 in each class, but I do have some ties. Shaylin Badron was the highest group in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade by 67 points. Shaylin, please stand. 42, Joy Hall, 48, Tequila Sanders, 48, and Colin Simon with 48 points. Congratulations.
Most Improved 8th Grade Math Award, Shaden Bergeron, Akila Brooks, Cherish Caldwell, and Asharius Cavalier. Most Outstanding Math Students, Chad Elsie, Maya Julian, Michaela Meggs, and Haysha Ford.
Here I have the Cooper Social Studies Awards. We're going to begin with Most Improved. I have Colin Simon, Ron J. Gibbon, and Talia Patty. The most enthusiastic, I have Bishop Porter and Asharius Cavalier. Most outstanding, Casey Miles, Angel Wise, Tyler Telfair, Jaya Washington, Michael Meggs, Maya Julian, and Landon Oliver.
All right, so I have my most improved, Michael Meggs, can stand. Most improved for physical fitness, sorry, to be clear. Her physical fitness scores was the highest of improvements. And most improved for physical fitness with boys is Jakai Allen. So remain standing and we'll come bring you on a piece of equipment. You know which one you're in, right? And then PE Student of the Year girl is J.O. Washington. And Lauren Chandler. Am I doing Quest for Success too? Okay, so basically, just to let y'all know, I think that everyone being here have a nice credit for the for Quest for Success. So all students stand up. Congratulations.
Any musical instrument whatsoever. Mr. Trevor was our band teacher this year, and Omar Munoz, please stand for our standing demonstration this year.
Jakai Allen, please stand. Jakai is a mannerable, kind young man who always has found his face. And he's never raised his voice unless Mr. Tyrone comes into my class and he has to tell Mr. Tyrone to get out. That's the only time he raises his voice. But today we want to recognize you for having an outstanding reading award and math, most improved in science and social studies, and always being diligent in your job as our office helper. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I have to say, from my very first year of teaching, this group of kids has changed my life. Like, they have all touched me in certain ways. So, in order for me to give an award, I couldn't give it to just one of my students. They've all improved in so many different ways this school year. So as I call your name, please stand, and I do have something and I will come ready to you out. Miss Amari Butler, Talia Patty, Ron J. Gibbons, Jeremiah Ray, and Miss Janae Shaw.
Ms. Alicia and I will do the special presentation for our awards and academics. For the first semester of first round week, we have Morris Thompson, please stand. J.L. Washington. Congratulations, students. These students received honors for the first semester. You may be seated. For the second semester, we have J.L. Washington, Miles Jr., Joy Hall, Michael and Neds, and Landon Oliver. Please stand. For the third semester, J.L. Washington, please stand. I want to just go back and say the students' averages because I think that's very important. When a student works and they work as hard as our students did, I think the time should be given to what they earn. You don't have to stand again, but I just want to recognize your GPAs. Mars had a 3.2. Jaya had a 3.4. For the second semester, Jaya had a 3.2. Maya Julian had a 3.6. Joy Hall had a 3.0. Michael Ness a 3.4. Landon Oliver a 3.2. And for the third semester, J.L. Washington with a 3.2. Congratulations. All of your certificates are in your folder, so you can look at them at a later time. Now we would like to recognize the students who received the Taylor Awards. These students earned or had to have a minimum of a 2.5 for the entire year. Casey Miles, 2.5. Morris Thompson, 2.7. Chad Elsie, 2.8. Maya Julian, 3.0. Gia Washington, 3.2. Michael and Meggs, 3.2. And Jakai Allen, 4.0. We would also like to recognize our Teacher of the Year. Many of you know who our Teacher of the Year is. We had Facebook posts and we recognize her, but we want to do it in front of everybody once again. Our Teacher of the Year is Miss Nikki Lawrence Werner. She is Belle Middle School 2020-2021 Teacher of the Year. At this time, we would like to present students with awards from our clubs in athletics. So Miss Nikki is also our beta sponsor. So we would like Miss Nikki to come up. And after Miss Nikki comes up, we will have the athletic achievements and awards. And then we will have our honored guests, our board members. They would say a word and we will come back to you later. Thank you.
Students, I have a few girls that I would like to recognize. I teach 5th grade, and normally the 4th graders would come over and do a tour of the school to see how everything is ran over here, but this year due to COVID, they wasn't able to come. So Friday, me and Miss Sky was like, well, we're gonna do a virtual video, but who's gonna do it? Because I was like, I'm not getting on camera doing it. So I went to Miss Truck's class, to the 8th grade class, pulled a few girls, and it was all for it. So J.L. Washington, Asia, Michaelin, Cherish,
Jalea.
and Jalea. These girls just went for it. No scripts, nothing. We just told them what we wanted, and they just did it. The 4th graders, we presented it to them today, they loved it. So thank y'all for doing that.
Good job.
the beta convention on site due to COVID. Everything was done virtually. So I didn't let 6th and 7th grade participate. I only allowed the 8th graders to participate. They were excited about that. We kind of took a day. They went in the computer lab, took all their tests. They worked real hard, and it showed. Because for the first time, this is my 3rd year as beta sponsor, we played sport in the quiz bowl. So stand up, recognize the quiz bowl team. With the quiz bowl, and Jaya plays 3rd place with her poem. I don't know, things got mixed up, and Beta didn't send us the right stuff, so they are sending you a plaque. When it comes in, I'll make sure you get your plaque. And she kind of took the role of everything in that she had done this year. She kind of was like, I'm gonna do it. So thank you, Maya, for stepping up and being a good role model to the girls that's behind you. Award that's presented to a beta student who goes above and beyond. Anything I ask, they're there. Even if I don't ask, they're coming to me first. Always willing to do whatever it is I ask. It says for outstanding achievement, exemplary leadership, and service to others. It's presented to J.L. Washington.
To have sports this year. And with that being said, the time that we did have our guys and girls, they worked hard, day in, day out, practice, weekends, late evening, they put in a lot of time. This year we went undefeated football. We call it COVID season, which was cut short. And I think that if it wasn't cut short, we would have had an even greater season than what we actually had. So that being said, our 8th graders that participated and are your Assumption Parish champions, undefeated, Asharia's Cadillac. Sarah Rosie. Jeanette Robinson. And Morris Thompson.
Good afternoon. My name is Coach Kristen Smith, and I'm in my 20th season at Belle Rose. I don't teach here, but I've been in this system for some time when it comes to Belle Rose and Belle Rose athletics. I tell my ladies all the time, you walk these halls, I walk the hall. I was in this gym, we all was in this gym. So that's why when it comes to Belle Rose athletics, I take this real seriously. At this time, I would like to announce my volleyball team. Like Coach Will said, we had a COVID season, we kind of fell short. But with that being said, all my ladies worked and they were able to compete. I have Cherish Caldwell. Cherish has 2 years of volleyball. Michael and Megs. You say Sandy Cherish, please? Michael and Megs has 2 years of volleyball. She went to go to Assumption High and she made the volleyball team there. So, ladies and gentlemen, Janae Shaw, who has 2 years of volleyball. J.L. Washington, I'm sorry, who has 3 years of volleyball. She is not one of the and also J.L. Wilson, who really loves her coach. Does love her coach, and she wanted to tell you, she also knows that she is, I would like to give congratulations to you all. The sky is the limit. I knew when she got here that though this was the right here, so I like to say congratulations and don't forget about Miss Kristen because she's still here. I'm going to go straight into basketball. I hope I don't be a little busy with this. I have 4 girls, 4 ladies, and you've heard their name numerous times that participated here in basketball. And if you came to a basketball game when we played Napoleonville, It was packed house. Ladies were here. We all were showing out, so they were doing their thing. If you look back on the back, we have a 3 times parish/tournament champions for these ladies. When these ladies came over here in the 5th grade, I knew that this would be the year. This would be the year for them to go succeed at the high school. This would be the year for them to also compete and win the parish. Well, when they were in 5th grade, I said, hey, look, they can let us win in the 5th grade with those girls, but 6th, 7th, 8th grade, it's not going to stand a chance, and that what really happened. So I need to acknowledge these girls right now. We have Michael Meggs. He's a level of participation in a trophy for parish and tournament champs. Michael went to tryouts at the high school, and she will be a Lady Mustang on the basketball team. Congratulations. Janae Shaw. Janae also will be a part of the Lady Mustang basketball team next year. Congratulations. We have Janae Washington. Jared is another one who tried out in the way. They basketball team for the high school. Jaleel Wilson. Jaleel would also be a part of the Lady Mustangs basketball team. And with this being said, parents, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to be that mentor, that coach, that whatever the girls needed me to be, I was that person. And I would like to also say thank you for calling me, trusting in me, if you had a problem with your child. And Miss Christie, y'all know Miss Christie will get those little girls right. So I'd like to say congratulations to everybody. If there's anything you need, just call for Christie. Congratulations. Here I'm going to acknowledge those same 4 ladies, Janae, Michaelin, Jaya, 5 ladies, I'm sorry. Michaelin Meggs, Janae Shaw, Jaya Washington, Jaleel Wilson, and Cherish Caldwell for all being a part of our track team. We had 2 track meets, and these were the 5 ladies that participated, so congratulations to all.
We had in my opinion, an awesome team. This has been probably the best group of boys that I've coached since I've been here at Belle Middle for the past 4 to 5 years. And as Coach Christie was saying about the girls, it was the same about the boys. This 5th grade team come in. A group of kids that are just so athletic. And we do, man. We had 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. However, this year we had two minor errors that cost us 2 games, so we were not able to win parish and tournament champs in basketball. But I shall remind you that we did not lose a game, except for one, which COVID kind of had some kids absent, and we ended up having to lose that game. Had it not been for that, we would have been undefeated by 4. Every game we won, it was about 30 points or more. This is a great group of kids, boys and girls. So that being said, for basketball, I would like to acknowledge Chad Elsie, Landon Oliver, and Mars Thompson. I also like to say we only had 3 boys on the basketball team in the 8th grade. The rest were 7th and 6th graders. So that should tell you what's to come in the next few years with the younger guys as well. And these guys have set an example for the younger kids. And when I tell you they were hard, I think that's the way the sport goes. So I look forward to the upcoming seasons. For track, we had 2 8th graders, Chad Elsie and Kaylash Robinson. For some reason, it's hard getting the boys to run track because they think it's all about running. And and they are lazy. They don't want to run. But I'll show you that track is way more than running, right, Lance? Lance went to practice, the first practice for track, and I said, Lance, you're going to do the hurdles. And then the puppy lined up on the hurdles, and he hit the whistle, and they took off. Lance went over the first hurdle. Got to the second hurdle, him and the hurdle went out. He said, Coach, I can't do it. I said, oh, yes, you will. Get back up on the line. But needless to say, he did run the track, and I think he placed third in the hurdles. So he actually, it paid off. So keep tripping, took on a good award next time.
Good afternoon. I'm Christy Bason, and this is Miss Smith. First of all, I'd like to thank her for picking up the slack for me because I had to have an emergency surgery at the beginning of our season. We did come out third this year. Hopefully next year we will continue learning the game and moving forward. 8th grade girls on the softball team were Jaya Washington, Michael Meggs, and Cherish Caldwell. Good job, ladies.
I'm Mr. G. This is my first year coaching baseball, and it was a growing season, a learning season. And I had 4 8th graders that won the team, and these guys were leaders, the young guys, kind of kept them in line in practice, made sure they were doing what they needed to be doing. These 4 guys are Charles Cavalier, our pitcher and shortstop. Chad Elzey, also pitcher and shortstop. Kellyanne Robinson, third baseman. And Lawrence Thompson, first baseman. Thank you guys.
Every year we choose 2 parents, Coach Will and I, we get together and choose 2 parents that were, one from the girl side, one from the guy side, that was really an inspiration to us, that helped us when we needed anything, that was there, for just whatever we needed. These parents, or I would like to present my award to it says Belle Rose Middle 2021 Supported Parent, Ms. Charnel Shaw.
For the boys, Belle Rose Middle 2021 Supportive Parent of the Year. This parent is about had it with me, I can tell you. She didn't want me to call her anymore, so I started Facebook messaging her. Make sure I get in touch with her. But this year her name goes to Karan Holmes. I think she blocked my number because I can't even text her anymore, so that's why I Facebook message her. Always give a Panthers Award for outstanding boys and girls who participated in sports for all 3 years, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and also participate in 5th grade as well. But if you can't really play in 5th grade, you can be a manager. This kid is outstanding. I can say he's one of a kind. I've been at Belle Rose Middle since 2016, and I've coached a lot of kids that were athletes that can play. But when you can have an athlete that can play any sport, but not only play the sport, but academics is important as well. And when they put academics and their talents together, they're unstoppable. I will say this kid will go far if he keep his head on the right track, and he's a humble kid. And really, I mean, if you watch him play, it speaks for itself. So there's not much words can say, but just watch him. At anything, just watch him. So for the boys, Panthers outstanding male goes to Chad Elzey.
At this time, I would like to recognize my outstanding female. I went back 4 years ago and started thinking about, this child never missed a practice. She was always dedicated to her team. She wasn't good at every sport, but she made herself good at every sport. She is also, she's academically She's understanding. She's helpful to her peers. I mean, I can't say anything else about our 8th grade student of the year, who's also my outstanding female athlete.
Belle Washington.
Christy kind of led into what I was getting ready to say about our student of the year. Our student of the year, just the selection of the student of the year is a process. The students have to complete a binder that gives pretty much their whole history. School, outside of school, hobbies, many different things as such. We had several students that competed for this honor. When we interviewed all of the students did a very good job interviewing. I will say that you did a very good job. We had to select only one student to represent Belle Rose Middle School for this school year. That student is J.F. Washington. Parents, students, we would like you to also know that Jill won Student of the Year for Belle Rose Middle School, and we were all overly excited for this honor for her. We brought her in and explained to her that she had won and that the next level would be moving on to the district level where students across the entire Assumption Parish in 8th grade she had to compete with. Jill went on for this competition. We got the news that Jill was Assumption Parish School System's 8th grade student of the year. We were excited about that. I went back and I asked some teachers. Ms. Truxell is probably the most tenured teacher here at this school. And I taught at this school many years ago. And we were thinking like, who from Belle Rose ever was the parish student of the year? And we went back to maybe over 20, 25 years. And we couldn't find anybody. So we were so super excited to say that Jeff made history for Belle Rose Middle School. And we are extremely proud of you. We want to thank your parents for always supporting you and also supporting our school. We appreciate everything you do. Best wishes to you. We will come and give you your plaque, but the best is yet to come. Keep pushing. Great things are going to happen. We love you. Belle comes up and give our Student of the Year address. We would like to have our board members come up at this time, and they will give you a word.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here. Mr. Riche, Ms. Broke, thank you all for this invite, allowing us to come here and represent Assumption Parish School Board, which we are a 9-member board. And again, we come from all 4 corners of the parish. But to my far right, I would just like to thank all you guys right here, all the teachers, all the stuff that you have to endure throughout this school year, this COVID year. It's been a challenge for you, and trust me, it's been just as much of a challenge for us, because we have so much legislation coming out from Baton Rouge Department of Education, the Board of Elementary and Secondary Education, BESE, and the Department of Health and Hospital. It's been challenging for all of us. But I can tell you, for the parents, thank you for entrusting your kids to us, to educate them, to help guide them and lead them to the next phase of their lives. You're about to start a new chapter, guys, that's gonna turn you into from Panthers to Mustang. And all the guys and girls that you fought with at Napoleonville, Labadeville, Pier Park, and other areas, you are gonna be all in one at this point. And do remember, just as hard as you fought against them, you got to go out and you have to fight against other schools, the St. James, the Thibodeau's, and all these places like that. But you know what? You got the foundation right here. So thank you all very much for being part of Assumption Parish School System. And God bless you all. And you're going to have a great future. And I'll be here to help you out for as long as I'm on the board. Thank you all very much, and God bless you.
Good evening, everyone. What a pleasure and an honor to be here tonight to see so much success and just energy, a synergy with the success in this gymnasium. If all the students would stand up, little audience participation. Students, stand up. Now, I may have showed you this sometime back, but we're going to have a little participation. I want all of you to raise up your little finger. Just raise up your little finger. Okay? Then raise up this finger. And then raise up your thumb. And raise them all up. Now turn to your family, your parents, and do that. Now turn to our wonderful faculty and staff and do that. You just told everyone you pointed to, I love you. And there's no stronger words that you can repeat, and some people have trouble saying it, but you can always show it. And you should know your parents supported you in your success, your family, and this is why you're here tonight. It takes a whole village to raise a child, and you all are on your next part of your journey. The teachers love you, and it's through their hard work and passion they care enough to give their very best, and that very best is demonstrated tonight. So as you go forward, you're now going to be Mustangs. Things might be a little challenging. At the same time, your attitude will determine your altitude. Work hard, play hard. Always remember you have love in your heart. Let God let His light shine through all of you. Teachers, God bless you. Thank you. Family, parents, students, God bless you all. Best wishes.
It is my honor to welcome each and every one of you to our graduation. It's remarkable to think that our past 4 years here at Belle Middle are coming to a close. Let's take a moment to think about this journey that we have taken together. It's been full of twists and turns and marked by countless challenges to overcome, whether they were academic, athletic, artistic, or personal. It is a fantastic achievement for each of us to have made it here today, and I am proud to share this moment with all of you. But we have not made it here on our own efforts alone. On behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge those who have gotten us to where we are today. Because the truth is, none of us could have made it here without them. Our parents are here today to support us, as they always have. We are truly grateful for all that you have done for us, and are delighted that you are here to share in this occasion. Our teachers, too, are here with us today. The distinguished faculty of Belle Middle School and their dedication to their students is a hallmark of Belle Middle School's tradition of excellence. These teachers do their utmost to ensure the success of their students, and we are excited to share this celebration with them. I would be negligent if I did not acknowledge the administration that has been vital to our success at Belle Middle School as well, including Mr. Riche and Ms. Bro, who have worked arduously to get our class where it is today. Through their efforts, with the support of each other, and by the grace of God, whose presence we recall several times today, we have survived the past 4 years. By just looking around this assembly, we can pick out the faces of the friends who have been with us through the best and the worst, the people without whom most of us probably would have lost our minds by now, and the people will be our lifelong friends, thanks to our shared experiences at Belle Middle. We are here to celebrate the graduation of an outstanding class, a distinguished class, a formidable class, a class brimming not only with knowledge, but with compassion and ambition. Belle Middle School's class of 2021. Thank you and welcome to our final closing ceremony.
as well as the student body, wish upon all of you 8th graders departing, including myself. This is our last official gathering as 8th grade Panthers of Belle Rose Middle School. I'm sure everyone can say this year has been challenging. This has been a challenging school year with the pandemic, absences, etc., but was a good year after all. This year we laughed, we screamed, but this year was a great success. We made it together. Always remember, teamwork will always make the dream work. We will miss all of you here at Belle Rose Middle School. At Assumption, I hope you encounter nothing but good things and abundant success, not just in high school, but in life, period. I also hope your Mustang experience is as great as our Panther experiences, where good or bad, learning something from the lesson you are taught is well worth it. The transition, guys, begins now, from Panthers to Mustangs. Farewell, 8th graders.